John Wooden, a legendary basketball coach, was born in Indiana, led his high school basketball team to multiple state championships, and played his successful college basketball career at Purdue University, leaving a long-lasting impression.
I like his character. I like what he stands for. I think that's honestly what our student athletes like about him the most, and that's what I like about him. I can use his teachings and keep his memory alive that way.
He is a great leader, and I feel like many coaches and many athletes and just people all across the world have looked up to John Wooden, and he left a legacy, and he left a positive one.
I think he's a phenomenal man. He will always be remembered here.
The name John Wooden, you always think, whenever you think about basketball, you think about John Wooden. So, but once I found out he actually went here, that just made me more interested in him and just knowing and learning about him and when he was here.
His pyramid of success is used throughout sports teams across the nation, and he's a Purdue alum.
This is why he has all those, has all those wins and won all those games, is because of the things he lives by and the leadership qualities that he taught his players.
People can either use their platform for good or for bad, and John Wooden is somebody who left a positive legacy.
To ensure that the legacy of John Wooden would continue to play a large role in the life of a Purdue athlete, a few athletic department administrators, including Kathy Wright-Egger, helped to establish the John Wooden Leadership Institute.
We're going to want you to be the best student that you can be. I mean, we have that GPA here, and our student athletes have a higher GPA than the student body. We pride ourselves in that. We walk the talk. So you're a student first, you're an athlete, and we want you to reach your potential, both athletically and academically. And to do this, we have this program called the John Wooden Leadership Institute.
The John Wooden Institute is based on 16 core values, and for each core value, you have a speaker. And if you attend all 16 events and show your involvement with it, you get a John Wooden certificate at the end of your career here at Purdue.
We meet once a month. We talk about our success and our downfalls within the sport as we're going through it, and just tell them that the leadership qualities that they provide is second to none.
The John Wooden Institute has given me confidence as a leader. Through the John Wooden leadership, I've learned how to step out and positively confront people to be able to do things that need to be changed.
It's not just playing the actual sport that you play. It's becoming a leader, being a leader on and off the field. Like the stuff I've learned in this program it's changed my life. It's changed the way I go about things.
I think if you're able to do that here on a small scale, when you take it to, your job, when you graduate the rest of your life, you'll be really successful.
After listening to the story of former NBA basketball player Chris Herron and his struggle with addiction at a John Wooden Institute event, two athletes were inspired to join Herron's Project Purple campaign. The duo organized a week's worth of activities involving the color purple, both on and off the playing field, to bring attention to an issue that faces millions of people nationwide: substance abuse and addiction.
So Project Purple is initiated by Chris Herron, a former NBA star playing for the Celtics, and he had problems with substance abuse, and after he got out of treatment, he decided to found Project Purple to raise awareness of that matter, and then basically providing the funding to people who need treatment and who can't afford it for themselves.
John Wooden Leadership Institute brought him in to speak to the student athletes, and he came in and he talked for an hour and he just shared his story, and he was very stone cold face, and at first I was a little bit intimidated by him, but after I heard him speak, I was very inspired.
And after that I wanted to stay involved with it, and then me and Elise, we were trying to think of something, how to raise awareness, and then we came up with a Project Purple Week, and then that's how it all got started.
A school will wear purple for a week or whatever, and that is their way of saying, addiction is serious.
It's something people tend not to talk about, substance abuse and problems with it. So I thought this is a great opportunity to raise awareness and make people aware that stuff like that is out there, and that student athletes and professional athletes are struggling with it.
For a week, they decided to wear purple at practice. Even our men's basketball team had purple, shooting jerseys on for a game, and in the weight room, in the pool, everywhere there was purple.
So many people had texted me and were like, I saw the game on TV, like it looked like you did a great job. So just to know that other people like around the country had saw what we were able to do here at Purdue, it was a feeling I've never really felt before.
It makes a difference. So I think that's a really cool thing.